Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Obviously starting off the night with a grudge match. Owen Hart will be taking on Mark Henry. This will be a no disqualification match. These two groups have really had issues at the beginning of last week. And no bones about it, Bret Hart and Owen Hart are not very happy. Their locker room was trashed during their tag team championship rematch. And then last week, of course, Owen got into a dispute, landed in a physical brawl with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Bret Hart and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat tried to tear them off of each other last week, and now they are in a no DQ match here tonight. The Hart Foundation losing their championships. Obviously, Bret Hart dealing with a lot of stuff in his head. He's kind of gone nuts. A lot of things going on for the Hart Foundation, and now this. They've got to face the world's strongest man in a no DQ contest. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, Owen Hart and Mark Henry, no strangers to controversy in between their relationship. Mark Henry used to be in the Nation of Domination, and Owen Hart as well used to be in the Nation of Domination. I'm sure that there were squabbles in those two factions, in those two groups. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight. We have been told that Dean Ambrose will make a decision tonight whether he wants to stand with the Shield against the Militia in 1 week and help them defend their championships, or is he going to defeat himself and opt in for NXT Draft? It'll be very intriguing indeed. Also later tonight, we have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins going up against Yokozuna and Kofi Kingston. During that match is when we will most likely learn the fate of Dean Ambrose. Tonight we also do have the United States Champion teaming up with the #1 contender. Kurt Angle will team up with Cesaro against Bo Dallas and Aiden English, the two supposed hitmen of Friday Night Smackdown. Sergeant Slaughter faces Randy Orton. Randy Orton needs to beat one more member of the Militia to earn that championship match next week. Will he be able to do it tonight? And then, of course, Corey Graves will take on Zack Ryder. And here we go. No disqualification.
What are your thoughts on this one? You said it, Michael. This is a perfect way to get things going.
Bret Hart, Owen Hart. Really good tag team. They've got that bond in between each other that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Mark Henry they can't have. It's impossible. Brotherly bond is forever. It is something that you cannot underestimate in this business. We've seen the Usos get success here in the WWE, in my WWE universe.
Remember, this is a no disqualification matchup.
Owen Hart now getting slammed face first into the mat. There is no DQ. There is no count out. There is no rope break. This match will end with either a submission or a count.
Youngblood from behind. He was able to reverse that. Youngblood with the arm. He saw that one coming.
Owen Hart has looked rather impressive in the past couple of months since returning to the WWE. Took his brother to a tag team championship and is dealing with the sociopath that is Bret Hart. Bret Hart is absolutely an insane man. I mean, as I say that, he swipes at the referee. Referee turned around and Bret Hart just mentioned to the crowd that it was a mind game. With who? With the referee? Are you trying to play mind games with the referee?
What does Youngblood need to do at this point, King? After all of these shots to the head,
Owen Hart has to handle that type of a sociopath, Bret Hart. It is just very sad to see. Mark Henry and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat coming off a great win against RVD and Rey Mysterio, the originals from ECW.
this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, it just seems like a mean streak has been festering inside him for all these years, and he's come back to My Universe mode, and it's just unleashed on everybody. Owen Hart, nice drop kick to Mark Henry. Taking the big man down now is when you want to weaken up those legs and that lower back if you're looking to fit in a sharpshooter. Mark Henry is not a guy to toy around with or to even out the pain distribution you plan to put on him. This is where you have to fight him strategically. You've got to take one part of his body down and really make it his weakness. Guy like Mark Henry, you want to attack those legs. Owen Hart now gets reverse suplex by Mark Henry. Mark Henry now in control of the match. Elbow to the back of the head. And again, Mark Henry just learning from Ricky the Dragon Steamboat the mean streak that it takes to be successful. I don't think we've seen a successful Mark Henry when he wasn't an angry SOB. Oh, now, nasty headbutt there, straight to the face of Owen Hart. And now Mark Henry attacking the leg of Owen Hart, going for the pin here. And look at this. See, Bret Hart is doing nothing really wrong. There is no DQ. Oh, painful reversal there for Owen Hart. Owen Hart running Bulldog, taking Mark Henry down after taking that tilt-a-whirl slam. Nice clothesline. Owen Hart. Owen Saguri to the side of the head. Mark Henry is down. You got to go for the pin. Going for the win. One, no, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat right here in front of us is distracting the referee. And this is exactly what's going on here. We've got Bret Hart interacting in this match. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat interacting in this match as Owen Hart hits Mark Henry with a pile driver. The referee doesn't see it, doesn't turn around, still arguing with the Dragon. There must be a winner here. Mark Henry now looking to finish the job. DDT connecting to Owen Hart. Going for the pin, Mark Henry. And he can't. Bret Hart is still on the apron. And there's a slight smile on the face of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I think Bret Hart and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat know what they're doing. They are, look at this, again, the referee isn't even paying attention to this match. Something must be done. Mark Henry now trying to take a turn at pinning. And look at this, Bret Hart, there wasn't even any action going on in the middle of the ring, and Bret Hart is still hounding at the referee. Bret Hart and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat are just trying to keep this match going. I don't know what their plan is. Is Bret Hart and the Dragon Steamboat, what is their plan? Is it to just use their tag team partner as a fighting utensil? Are they attacking each other via Mark Henry and Owen Hart? They are using their tag team partner to show their dominance. Both of these individuals, and oh my god, and it's Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. It is a no DQ match. Rey Mysterio has just came out of nowhere. And Rey Mysterio, I think he's heading straight for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat here. He's at a camera view, ladies and gentlemen. He is right in front of us. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he doesn't have the chair. He doesn't have the chair. Rey Mysterio now is in the middle of the ring. It's no DQ. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is besides himself. I think Bret Hart is having a war of words in front of us here with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. All hell has broken loose on Friday Night Smackdown, and we're only a week away, and the ref is down. The ref has just got bumped. We are only a week away from the crazy Smackdown where we're going to have title matches, and we're going to have NXT exemptions handed out. And it looks like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Bret Hart have started brawling on the outside here. Double team to Mark Henry. Owen Hart working well with Rey Mysterio, taking down Mark Henry. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat now. I think when is someone gonna gain control of this match? Owen Hart rolling up Mark Henry. One. No, not going to happen. Mark Henry kicking out. Rey Mysterio is still in the middle of the ring, and it is absolutely legal. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has ticked off too many people. Oh, and I think Rey Mysterio has just pegged Mark Henry. Rey Mysterio is attempting to beat Mark Henry down. Mark Henry trying to dispose of Rey. Rey, belly-to-belly suplex. Owen Hart getting the chair, putting it in the middle of the ring. You know, we have seen Owen Hart pile drive individuals. Yes, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. Oh my god, so close to the chair. I think he missed, but I know his intention was to injure Mark Henry. 1, 2, 3. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is besides himself. Rey Mysterio has come back and cost Ricky the Dragon Steamboat his I guess, mind war against Bret Hart. It was Bret Hart versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on SmackDown tonight, and they were just using Owen Hart and Mark Henry as chess pieces. But it looks like the Hart Foundation has mended their bond with the originals, because Owen Hart and Rey Mysterio were working well together tonight, nearly pile driving Mark Henry onto that chair. Would have been devastating. Unbelievable. And I am now getting word that Owen Hart and Bret Hart will tag team it up next week against Mark Henry and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in a tables match. There must be a winner, a clear-cut winner. And this is how the GM of SmackDown has laid down the law. Tag team tornado tables match for exemption. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and here we go. It is time for the Hitman of Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not talking about Bret Hart. I'm talking about Bo Dallas and Aiden English. The two most unlikely hitmen in this WWE universe have come together. They claim that they are being paid for their actions against Samoa Joe, against Kurt Angle. And here they go again tonight. Last week they were upset by Kurt Angle. This week they've got both Cesaro and Kurt Angle. I do not like the chances of the Hitmen of Friday Night SmackDown. First of all, having to face off last week against the United States Champion, Kurt Angle. I mean, that must not have been a very fun thing to do. And of course, a couple of weeks ago, they got beat by Samoa Joe.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the United States champion, Kurt Angle. Wow.
Kurt Angle's dealt with a lot of challenges before, but nothing quite as interesting as this. The one thing that does play in a factor for the advantage of the Hitmen of Friday Night SmackDown is that Cesaro has a title match next week on Friday Night SmackDown for the United States Championship. Antonio Cesaro will take on Kurt Angle for that championship. And will we see any fractures in their teamwork here tonight? Obviously, the Bo Dallas is the standout of the Hitmen. Aiden English seems to be the shot caller. Bo Dallas, a lot of skill in that man. In the ring, Aiden English, a lot of skill on the mic. These two could definitely win over the hearts of the WWE Universe, my WWE Universe. It just seems that they've accepted a paycheck and they are trying to get a job done. And they are doing so in poor fashion. Whoever paid them, I hope they got paid in increments of 100,000 just a day or something, because they're not getting the job done. I hope they were paid when the job gets done and not a prepaid contract. That would be very unfortunate to whoever this mysterious investor into these two supposed hitmen really are.
Oh, what a painful kick.
Kurt Angle, nice German suplex there to Aiden English. Cesaro, smile on his face, watching the action go down. It looks like Angle is going to go for the pin here. And Cesaro watches along. Bo Dallas was about to get in there and attack. And here we go. Here are the two hitmen. And Antonio Cesaro. Oh, being thrown out of the ring by Aiden English. And Cesaro looks shocked. Bo Dallas and Aiden English stunning the Swiss Superman. And Aiden English... Yes. Did you just see that? Did you just see him throw me out of the ring? This is amazing. They're hitmen, but they're not supposed to be that good. I need to go compete in the match. I'll probably be back, though. And Cesaro has just... He just got on one of our headsets here and is providing color commentary while participating in this match. Cesaro wants in. Kurt Angle helpless in the corner of the supposed hitmen. Aiden English now trying to do work against Kurt Angle. Cesaro was so surprised that Aiden English was able to throw him out. And in comes Cesaro. Cesaro ready to take a difference here. Make a difference to Aiden English throwing him out. Antonio Cesaro drop toe hold. Cesaro got in a little bit of trouble, has to tag out to Kurt. Oh, and look at that reversal. Oh no. Reverses Bo Dallas into the corner, and Cesaro now. Knee straight to the face of Bo Dallas. Now Kurt Angle taking his turn. And Cesaro tagging Angle back in. Obviously, Cesaro had a little bit of trouble getting off to a good start against Bo Dallas and Aiden English, bringing in the United States Champion in once again. Well, is this some sort of strategy by Cesaro to at least weaken Kurt Angle just a little bit in this match? Make him do all the hard work? I mean, Cesaro was only in the middle of that match for a hot second at the most. We do have some technical difficulties that we are taking care of at the moment. Had to make sure that all the batteries were good on the controller. And they are. Kurt Angle now has to be careful. Bo Dallas looks like he's getting pumped up. When Bo Dallas starts to believe in himself, you need to watch out because he is a very young, very, very enthusiastic competitor. Being thrown against the ropes. Look at roll up here. Cesaro 1, 2, and Cesaro tried to break it up. I thought he was going for Aiden English, but it could have been anything. Does Cesaro want this match to end yet is the question. And Cesaro's going to provide some play-by-play commentary. Here, and we got Cesaro again. Kurt Angle, look at him. I'm so impressed at Kurt Angle. Look at him. He's doing a good job. He's the United States Champion. Look at him. It's amazing. And then there goes Cesaro again. And it looked as if that time Kurt Angle was coming towards their corner and looking for a tag, and Cesaro just got down and started to do commentary. This is starting to smell like a setup here. Cesaro isn't really 100% committed to this match. And Kurt Angle, nice belly-to-belly suplex there. Connecting to Bo Dallas. And Kurt Angle is ripping apart the commentary table. Cesaro trying to block it. No, Kurt, you're a better man than this. You're a better man than this. Oh no. Oh no, and Bo Dallas has gotten control. Oh, and a poke to the eye. Poke to the eye.
Everything that's transpired thus far, it's been so physical. Impressive.
And Kurt Angle belly-to-belly suplex again. Now Antonio Cesaro in the ring here. Oh, the uppercut connecting. The uppercut connecting. And Antonio Cesaro taking care of Aiden English on his own. 1, 2, 3. And Cesaro picking up the victory. Kurt Angle did maybe 90% of the work in that match. Obviously, Cesaro did a lot of the commentary for us. But that wasn't his job. He was supposed to be Kurt Angle's partner. And in the end, tag team, Cesaro comes in, hits the uppercut, takes out Aiden English, and got the 1, 2, 3. The supposed hitman of Friday Night SmackDown full. And once again, they have failed to take out Kurt Angle. Cesaro will take on Kurt Angle next week live on Friday Night SmackDown for the United States Championship. And Kurt Angle and Cesaro in another life, in another universe mode, perhaps could have been good partners. But next week they find themselves enemies as they go one-on-one. Oh, and it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to see if the leader of the militia will answer the call of the Viper. Sergeant Slaughter did reveal to me earlier today on the app that he does not want Randy Orton to get a shot at that championship because Sergeant Slaughter feels that he deserves a rematch. Randy Orton here tonight is on his way out to the ring nonetheless. So, I don't know. What are the rules to Samoa Joe's offer here? Samoa Joe is at ringside. Samoa Joe always dressing up as a consummate professional, as your World Heavyweight Champion. But Randy Orton is a man who has cleaned house of the militia. He took out Kofi Kingston. Last week he took out Yokozuna in stunning fashion. And this week, he's got the leader of the militia, Sergeant Slaughter. Well, I think we're gonna get Samoa Joe here over on commentary. He'll probably explain to us a bit of what this match is gonna be because I just don't see Sergeant Slaughter answering the call of the Viper here tonight. And there he is, Sergeant Slaughter. Man, that man puts on a brave face, but just look at his eyes. The eyes tell the story. This man is scared. Sergeant Slaughter and Yokozuna even skipped the first week back from the pay-per-view a couple weeks ago on Smackdown because they were frightened. Judgment has arrived for Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter didn't want to let this match go. And we're actually going to talk to Samoa Joe. We're going to get him over here on commentary as this match goes along. Go ahead and come on over by the chairs, Joe. I mean, you welcome, world champ. I don't think I've had the time to tell this to you, but congratulations on your new championship. What does it feel like to be a champion? Yeah, well, you know, Michael Cole, I mean, it's great. It's great being the champ. I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm coming out to compete every week, in and out, for these people, and I see a lot of great talent. My best friend Cesaro, he deserves that United States Championship, and Randy Orton deserves a a World Championship shot, and I'm going to give it to him, hopefully, tonight when he beats Sergeant Slaughter. Well, and we were talking about that before Sergeant Slaughter even came out. Does Sergeant Slaughter, if he doesn't win this match at all, if he wouldn't have come out, would you still have granted Randy Orton that championship match? Well, I think if you want a championship match, you need to earn it. If Sergeant Slaughter wouldn't have come out, I probably would have went back there, and I would have dragged somebody out for Randy Orton to face. I don't care if Sergeant Slaughter's a coward or not. If Sergeant Slaughter wouldn't have come out, the only thing I can for sure tell you is that Sergeant Slaughter would not have gotten his rematch for my World Championship. That brings up a lot of interesting points. Why did you decide that Randy Orton deserved that rematch over Sergeant Slaughter? Sergeant Slaughter didn't have a rematch in his contract, but he is stating that he pretty much deserves one. What are your thoughts on that? Well, Michael Cole, I just said you need to earn your championship shot, and I don't think hiding behind Yokozuna or Kofi Kingston is earning anything. If anything, I'm going to give Yokozuna a title shot soon. That guy deserves it. He has been the human meat shield to Sergeant Slaughter for a very long time, and the sole reason that Sergeant Slaughter was even involved in his championship match in the first place when they double-teamed me in that triple threat months ago. So Yokozuna, if you're listening to this, man, hey, I've got something to talk to you about if I beat Randy Orton next week. Well, Randy Orton is obviously trying to earn this title shot. He is going for the pin here. 1, no. I mean, you seem confident that Randy Orton's going to win this match. Any clues as to why that is? Well, you know, it doesn't take a dummy to see that Sergeant Slaughter is actually a coward. He hides behind Kofi Kingston, the most athletic, underused superstar in this business, and he hides behind Yokozuna, probably one of the least known world champions in WWE history. Sergeant Slaughter is nothing but a coward to me. He's not earned my respect, and as long as I am champion, he will not get a championship match. What if he somehow beats Randy Orton? Do you see that happening, Cole? I don't see that happening. Randy Orton was screwed over by the militia this past month, and he didn't get his championship shot, even though he was promised one. I think Randy Orton's going to kick some ass here tonight. Next week, oh, we got to roll up here. 1. No, and it gets broken up pretty quickly. Sergeant Slaughter now looks to be gaining on Randy Orton. Nice takedown. And Sergeant Slaughter going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Are you sweating over there, Samoa Joe? I don't sweat. Alright. You know what, Michael Cole? I need to go make sure that this happens the way I want it to happen. So, you know, I have nothing really else to say. Any other questions? No, Joe, you can go. He just hit the RKO. 1, 2, 3, and Samoa Joe in the middle of the ring, staring down Randy Orton as he has just defeated Sergeant Slaughter. Samoa Joe giving us a lot of insight into where his thinking is at. Randy Orton has just handedly defeated Sergeant Slaughter, and as per the agreement of Samoa Joe, Randy Orton will face Samoa Joe next week for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, look at this RKO right there, straight to the big chin of Sergeant Slaughter. 1, 2, 3, Samoa Joe and Randy Orton staring each other down there. And look at this. Look at this, in the middle of the ring, Samoa Joe raising the hand of Randy Orton. What a stand-up guy, what a stand-up champion. Next week, we will see those two face off one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship. And here comes Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder in a good fashion 2 weeks ago got the pin over Shawn Michaels and Corey Graves, and has become quite close to the hardcore champion Cody Rhodes. You can see him coming down to the ring with Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder faces Corey Graves tonight in one-on-one action. Last week, Cody Rhodes, your hardcore champion, defeated Shawn Michaels, the Hall of Famer, the icon, the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania. He's got all sorts of monikers, and deservedly so. Shawn Michaels was beat by Cody Rhodes last week, and Corey Graves looking for the same type of momentous win on his journey to next week's Hardcore Championship match against Cody Rhodes.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Corey Graves, leader of the Filth Parade, stay down tattooed on his knuckles. He is an intense individual. Sucks the party out of the room whenever anyone is near him. And he is under the tutelage of one of the greatest superstars in WWE history. I mean, his attitude, that filth attitude, with Shawn Michaels' learned ways could mean a lot of bad news for Cody Rhodes. And oh, look at that. Immediately, Corey Graves going after the legs of Zack Ryder. Many people in the last couple of weeks has said that Zack Ryder definitely deserves a shot at the Hardcore Championship. He did a lot of good work 2 weeks ago in that match. And he did put away Corey Graves and Shawn Michaels. Now tonight he gets to prove it one more time. This is not going to be the first time, if Zack Ryder were going to win, that before a pay-per-view, if he wins this match, he would most likely be declared the new #1 contender, and he would take the spot of somebody else. He did that to Rey Mysterio, as Rey Mysterio was trying to be the #1 contender to Kurt Angle for the United States Championship. So he's already stolen one #1 contendership spot. Tonight, is he going to steal another? Zack Ryder, nice roll up here. No, he thought he was going to go for the pin. Just a top rope sunset flip. And Zack Ryder starting off this match in nice fashion, taking down Corey Graves. And Corey Graves just seems to pinpoint the legs in all of his matches. That's something that seems to work out well. But is it going to work out well to Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes doesn't really ever wear knee pads. He might now, but he never used to. He was a very old school type of wrestler with no knee pads. Oh, and look at this, Corey Graves. Oh, and Corey Graves drop kick. He just drop kicked Cody Rhodes right in the kneecap. And Zack Ryder helping Cody Rhodes out. Corey Graves being thrown back into the middle of the ring. And Corey Graves taking control. Gets drop kicked by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder in control now. Shawn Michaels is shouting out orders from ringside. Shawn Michaels a little nervous as well. And wouldn't you, if your top student, Corey Graves, is having a little bit of trouble against Zack Ryder, of course you're going to worry. And Corey Graves now just seems to be hunting for those knees, hunting for those legs to be taken out from under Zack Ryder. Corey Graves utilizes a lucky 13. It is a submission maneuver. Zack Ryder going for that. And yes, it reverse DDT connecting, taking out Corey Graves. And look at this. Cody Rhodes has accidentally bumped the ref, and now Bret, I'm sorry. Shawn Michaels is now interacting with the referee. Corey Graves running drop kick to the back of the head. Zack Ryder trying to get Corey Graves to stand back up. He's measuring Corey Graves up. Off the ropes. Zack Ryder might get the win here. And look at this, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 in the referee. And the referee didn't see it. That was about a 7 count there. And the referee just let it go. Corey Graves now. Corey Graves still getting handled in the middle of the ring by Zack Ryder. But I mean, with his partner, Shawn Michaels, on the outside here, he is getting more life. And look at that. They are both trying to take each other out. Shawn Michaels still arguing with the ref here. Zack Ryder, it just seems that he has an answer for everything Corey Graves does. Look at that, another reversal.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
And obviously, yeah, that was Shawn Michaels getting involved in the match. Corey Graves using that barricade to his advantage. Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder looking to fit. Oh man, he's going for the reverse DDT on the outside. Zack Ryder showing how hardcore he can be. And this is absolute proof that he does deserve a championship shot in the future against Cody Rhodes or Corey Graves, whoever were to win next week. Because he is taking Corey Graves. Oh no, oh no, no! Zack Ryder gonna take it to a hardcore level. Big boot to the side of the head of Corey Graves. The ref is at a 7 count now. Shawn Michaels not, and look at that. Zack Ryder has just stolen HBK's taunt. And he makes it back in. And Corey Graves now. Unbelievable. How did he even make it back in? Drop toe hold taking him down. Corey Graves trying to attack the knees of Zack Ryder. Just flaunted at him to stay down. And Corey Graves again is just getting handled by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder lifting him up, fireman's carry, flapjack, and again, Corey Graves running from the situation, running from Zack Ryder. I don't think Corey Graves wants any more of Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder has proved his worth. Cody Rhodes, a smile on his face, and Corey Graves grabbing a chair. I think Corey Graves is done with this match. I think Corey Graves is done with this match. What is his plans here? And look at that, the referee is distracted. The referee was distracted there. He had to make the count, and Corey Graves, oh no, the chair's in the corner, and he just took out, oh no. Corey Graves has just thrown Zack Ryder into the corner.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal.
That's definitely going to be an advantage.
But they'll find it.
It's definitely going to be an advantage for Corey Graves. I mean, he just got hit. And look at this. Shawn Michaels is now attacking Cody Rhodes on the outside. And 1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder wins on the inside. Zack Ryder proving that he is hardcore championship material. Zack Ryder amazing in this match against Corey Graves, even with Shawn Michaels at his side. I mean, look at what he was willing to do. Big boot to the side of the head. Shawn Michaels very upset right now. Corey Graves couldn't get the job done. And Zack Ryder defeats Corey Graves. Look at that. Shawn Michaels beating on Cody Rhodes to end that match. What is going to go on here? And look at this. Santino and Zack Ryder, very close friends, coming out and celebrating with Zack Ryder. Does Zack Ryder deserve to be included in the Hardcore Championship match? We're going to have to figure this out during the week. But ladies and gentlemen, next up, what will Dean Ambrose do? Is he going to stay solid with the Shield and stay on SmackDown? Or is he going to try to just get drafted to NXT and start anew? And here come the remnants of the militia. Yokozuna, Kofi Kingston, the last couple of weeks for these two has not been very favorable. And now tonight they've got the tag team champions in the Shield, but even more interesting is, will the Shield be coming out tonight as a solid group? Are they going to remain together? Or next week on Friday Night SmackDown, are we just going to see the tag team champions Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Dean Ambrose has been fighting many men in the past couple of months, trying to regain sanity. This past month, he has been fighting a war inside of his own head. Sierra Hotel Indigo, Lima Delta Shield, Echo Lima Delta Shield. Here come the Shield. This is where it is all going to be answered. There we see Roman Reigns of the Tag Team Champions is Dean with Seth. And Seth Rollins is alone. Seth Rollins is alone. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are alone to fight this match. Dean Ambrose nowhere in sight. You can see the look on their faces. Very troubling indeed. Next week, they do have a match against the Militia. It is going to be Sergeant Slaughter, Yokozuna, and Kofi Kingston going up against the Shield, but it would seem that Dean Ambrose will not be there,
Yokozuna tips the scales at almost 600 pounds.
as he does not want to be included in the exemption. Obviously, the Militia would love nothing more than to be exempt from this draft, proving that to the SmackDown general manager would be very, it would be in their advantage. If the Shield were to win, they're the champions anyway. They are pretty much safe from this draft. It is still undecided that, I mean, I guess they could do a 2-on-2 match instead. I'm not quite sure if Sergeant Slaughter would want to fight in that match. Would he give the championships up to Kofi and Yokozuna? Some of the matches for next week still have not been booked. The Hardcore Championship matches is still changing. I mean, the Hardcore Championship can be defended at any time, anywhere, any place. Here we go, we got Yokozuna squaring off against Seth Rollins. Oh, nice high kick straight to the top of the chest. It's a very interesting point that was just made to me, that Dean Ambrose is not helping the Shield as of this moment, as far as we know. So will next week's match be a championship match or not? It was originally discussed that the championships be on the line against the other members of the Militia. It would be a 3-on-3 match, but I mean, they would do it almost like Freebird rules. If the Militia were to have won next week, then whoever had the championships would be the champions. They could choose in between themselves who they wanted to be the champions. But now with Dean Ambrose out of the mix here, it's an extremely unfair situation for Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. If anyone has gotten screwed over, it is definitely Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Granted, this is all speculation. They have not commented yet on whether Dean is actually gone from the group and deciding to hopefully be drafted to NXT or not.
He's in a bad spot here.
But there is a very big chance that it could happen. I believe I worked it out that there should be about 17 superstars from each brand being drafted. I believe there are 50 on each brand. I think there's 50 for Raw, 50 for SmackDown. And to even that out, let me see, let me do the math here. So 100 divided by 3 obviously is 33.3. And since SmackDown had the advantage of the ratings, perhaps we'll have to take a pick away from them. So 30, let's say 30, 34, because that's a nice even number. We'll just bump it up to 34 spots, divide that by 2, 15, 17, 17 people from each brand are going to be drafted, and that's a very big possibility if you're Dean Ambrose. The only thing about it is that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, I mean, they could keep their championships. The big question is, are the tag team championships going to be on the line next week now that it is an uneven fight?
The tag is made.
And here we go, we got Roman Reigns coming in against Yokozuna. Yokozuna immediately grabbing Reigns, belly-to-belly suplex, going for the pin. 1. No, and immediately Roman Reigns kicks out. Kofi Kingston trying to isolate Seth. 2 powerhouses versus 2 high flyers right now. Yokozuna trying to take out the big Roman Reigns.
You know, there's just so much at
Man is super athletic. He is huge. And Roman Reigns looking to finish the job here against... Oh my god, that would be amazing. Spear to Yokozuna. Oh my god. And the referee needs to focus. They need to focus here. The pin. 1. No. Yokozuna kicks out. Of course, he's a huge human being. You're going to need to deal out a lot more damage. And Roman Reigns has definitely started to chip away at the defenses of Yokozuna. Samoan drop. Connecting. Running clothesline there. And is that going to be enough? Seth Rollins isolating. 1, 2, no. And Roman Reigns needs to put it away. Another huge spear from the tag team champion. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kofi Kingston breaking it up. Unbelievable. Seth Rollins trying to take care of Kofi Kingston. Over the top rope he goes. Yokozuna has gained back the advantage over Roman Reigns. I am just now getting word that if Dean Ambrose does not show up for the tag team match next week, the championships will not be on the line, and the Shield will not defend their championships. There will still be a tag team match, but if it is unfair or uneven in any way, the SmackDown GM will not allow the championships to be on the line. Obviously, the SmackDown general manager is a very uptight guy. And here comes Kofi Kingston. Takes out Roman Reigns. Takes out Seth Rollins. Kofi Kingston now. And Kofi Kingston, it looks like he froze there. Dropped toe hold to Roman Reigns. Kofi Kingston, what was he planning to do there? What is Kofi Kingston doing? Seth Rollins catching him and throwing him into Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns catches him, throws him into the ring. A very strange behavior by Kofi Kingston. I mean, he had a chance to hit Trouble in Paradise on Roman Reigns, and he didn't get it done. Roman Reigns. Oh, man. Nice hip breaker there. A sigh of relief breathing from the Shield as their championships will not be on the line next week. Roman Reigns going for the pin. 1. Oh. Well, that would be a very interesting match. Monkey flip taking out Roman Reigns. You can see the fatigue on all of their faces. Roman Reigns gets rolled up. 1. No, and Roman Reigns kicks out. Roman Reigns dropping Kofi. Kofi, in my mind, needs to make a tag to Yokozuna. He is the MVP of the team. But will Kofi Kingston's ego stop him from winning this match? Kofi Kingston thinks that he can compete against Roman Reigns. He's got something else coming his way. Roman Reigns is a monster. Off the ropes, drop toe hold. Elbow drop combo. And Seth Rollins now mouthing off to Yokozuna. It's Owen just taking Yokozuna down. Kofi Kingston trying to do the same to Roman Reigns. And this match has boiled down to a brawl. Not too surprising here, as we see the respective partners being thrown into the middle of the ring. And Kofi Kingston's still not done. Seth Rollins, he's not done either. Seth Rollins to the top rope. Oh, and it just thrown off by Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston now. Splash. Kofi Kingston. Another splash to Seth Rollins. Is that enough to put the Shield away? Seth Rollins snap. Suplex. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and again broken up by Yokozuna. Man, if there wasn't a tag team match between these two teams before, there definitely needs to be one in the future. They have had an answer for every bit of offense or every bit of defense here tonight. It has been like watching two pro chess players counter each other's moves. Very strategic. Oh, and look at that. Seth Rollins poking poor Yokozuna in the eye. out of Yokozuna. The face does seem to be the weakest part of his body. Spear out of nowhere. That is the third spear of the night to Yokozuna. Seth Rollins going to interfere here and try to keep Kofi Kingston from getting in the ring. 1, 2, oh, and again he kicks out. Yokozuna is not human. Roman Reigns has tried to take him out 3 separate times. Is Yokozuna going to give up? 1, 2, no again. This man is unbelievable. And there you go. What a brilliant move. Brilliant move. Trying to keep Yokozuna down by tapping him out. Roman Reigns. Belly to belly suplex to Yokozuna. Yokozuna running for the hills, trying to get Kofi Kingston in the match. Unreal that Yokozuna is trying to get Kofi Kingston back into the match. That could be where his mistake was. 1, 2, no. Roman Reigns, nice scoop slam there. And Yokozuna pushing Roman Reigns over, and in comes Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Kofi Kingston trying to beat down Roman Reigns. And here we go, Roman Reigns tagging in Seth Rollins. Kofi Kingston in the middle of the ring. Uppercut misses. Kofi Kingston dodges it. Seth Rollins counters with a headlock and going for, oh my god, a fisherman suplex. Beautiful. 1, 2, no. Oh my god, what a match. And again being reversed here. Kofi Kingston, single leg Boston Crab, looking for the submission victory, and Roman Reigns breaking it up. Unbelievable. I mean, Yokozuna the best defense, Roman Reigns the best offense, and then you've got these 2 aerialists battling it out in the ring. 1, 2, is this it? No, Roman Reigns failed to intercede Yokozuna, and he broke up the pin. And in comes Roman Reigns. Suddenly the powerhouse in the ring against the aerialist from the militia. And look at that. Look at that. Roman Reigns. Oh, and his foot was on the rope. Yokozuna tried to hide it, but the foot was on the rope. These 2 teams are throwing everything at each other but the kitchen sink.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Oh man, what a nasty headbutt there from Roman Reigns. Kofi Kingston attempting a kick. Oh my god, bicycle kick. Flipping his whole body around. And in comes Yokozuna. And in comes Seth Rollins. I don't know if that was a very good move there. Seth Rollins gets caught into a black hole slam. Taken down to the mat. And Yokozuna looking to finish the job. Is Seth Rollins going to tap? Roman Reigns. And he does tap, doesn't he? He does tap. And he does. Seth Rollins has just tapped out to Yokozuna. The militia winning this fight. And you have to wonder is if the drama between the Shield and their Shield partner Dean Ambrose was to cause for this mishap. They had everything going for them. 3 spears to Yokozuna. They couldn't put him away. If Dean Ambrose were there, would things have been different? And Yokozuna and Kofi Kingston standing tall. Next week on SmackDown, they fight for the right to stay on SmackDown. Next week we will have Corey Graves versus Zack Ryder versus Cody Rhodes versus Shawn Michaels for the Hardcore Championship. They were in the back. They discussed a deal. They all looked impressive for different reasons. They all get a championship shot. And obviously we will see SamoaJoe versus Randy Orton for the World Championship. Cesaro versus Kurt for the United States Championship. And Owen Hart and Bret Hart will take on the Dragon, the world's strongest Dragon, Mark Henry and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in a tables match. And then we have the Shield versus the Militia. If Dean Ambrose doesn't show up, The Shield are safe from exemption, even though they were already as being champions, and they will not have to put their titles on the line. Dean Ambrose, it is up to you. When will you show up? And if you do, what will your decision be? Ladies and gentlemen, until Monday Night Raw, Derek D. Ginger King checking out.